If you can't master the simple moves that I demonstrate in this video with these simple drills, you can't control yourself in a fight situation. And if you can't control yourself in a fight situation, how do you hope to control anyone else in a fight situation? And the key thing about the stuff I'm going to go through here with you is to simply avoid the beginner faults. My name is Frank Sands. Welcome to My Boxing Coach. Before we get started, go download your book, The Beginner Boxer Toolkit, 68 pages that will help guide you on your journey in boxing, be it for fitness or be it for competition. You get the 10 core skills: how to set up your own home gym, building the right mindset, setting out your training regime, 5 steps to speed, 5 building blocks of great bag work, 7 steps to fantastic shadow boxing. There's all kinds in there. It's something you'll come back to again and again. There's a link down below, and there will be a link at the end of the video. Simply click on that link, enter your email address, and I will get that report to you, the book to you. Okay, let's get started. The most simple of configurations I can do in terms of a boxing drill layout. Line going through, and this is just laid out in duct tape. Line, front to back, and that line is effectively our point of reference in a boxing stance. You always want a line going from the toe on the front foot to the heel on the back foot, okay? And then going across, there is a simple line that cuts across it. You've got a very simple cross, okay? And we're going to work out 4 directions of movements: forwards and backwards, laterals, diagonal one way and diagonal the other way. And then we'll think about how they form the basis of movement. It's all about mastering micro moves. So let's start. Okay, so you can see here, I've got the line on the floor going from the toe to my heel, but importantly, my front toe is on the line that goes across the main central line. What I want to do is go forward far enough so that my heel now touches that line. So we're going from toe to heel, which means we're moving about that far, okay? 6 inches maybe, a little bit further if that. So from there, when we move forward, it's a push off the back leg, front leg lifts, back leg follows. We do the same in reverse. When we're going backwards, we push off the front foot, back foot goes first, front foot follows. The important things to avoid: don't heel and toe, okay? So don't, as you move forward, your heel lands first and then the rear foot follows. If you're in that position, you're not really in a position to defend yourself or attack the opponent. So always make sure that we're in a balls of the feet game here, okay? Make sure the balls of your feet are doing all of the work, are in contact with the floor. Second thing, don't narrow and then widen. So don't bring, when you're moving forward, don't bring the rear foot forward first. That's what a lot of people do. So it's there, then the stance narrows and then opens up. Don't do that. Widen and then narrow. Same in reverse. Heel on the line, widen and then narrow. And of course, make sure that when you do this move, the line on the floor always goes from your toe to your heel. Don't get into that position where if you move forwards or backwards, you lose the line, right? Super simple. They're the common faults to avoid. Just do that over and over again. We have the same principle with lateral movements. So I'm going to move that way. First action when I move towards my rear leg is a push off the front leg. First action when I move towards my front leg side is a push off the rear leg. So from there, we're going to push, and I'm going to make sure you can see the way my toe is on the central line. When I get across, my heel is going to be on that central line. Push off that front leg, and across we go. You see? You have to imagine that there's a line here. With the economy the way it is, I didn't want to use another line of duct tape, okay? But you get the point. There's still a line going from the toe on the front foot to the heel on the back foot. I want to get back that way now, so I want my toe to end up on that line. Push off that leg, toe there, heel there, nicely in, still in shape, yeah? There, there. Key common fault when people do lateral movement. Again, the front leg goes first, stance is broken, and then the rear leg follows. Open and then close. Don't close and then open. Yeah? Same the other way. Push off the rear leg, front leg goes first. So there's your lateral movement. Really simple stuff. Stay on the balls of your feet, don't cross the legs. Diagonals, okay, so a little bit more to think about here. So if I want to move on a diagonal line that goes across from my rear leg to my front leg, it's fairly straightforward. So from there, we're starting in the position where the heel is on the cross line, the toe is on the central line. I'm going to push off that leg so that the heel ends up on the central line and the toe ends up on the front, on the cross line. Yeah, let's do that again. From there, push across, and there's the front foot. Same again in the other way. Push off that leg, and we go across there. Right? Everything minimal. There's an urge, and what will happen is your brain just overloads, and you go too far, and you cover too much ground. The discipline is making micro moves. Make the moves really nice and short. Now, if I want to do diagonal movements, but we don't have it across we're in line with my stance, so we're going to do this way, things get a bit more awkward, right? It's a bit more difficult. So let's start with the forward diagonal. Where I want to get to, I want my heel, where my heel is here now, where my toe is, I want my heel to be at the end of this. So we push off that leg, front leg goes, and there's where the heel lands, okay? But again, really small movements, yeah? Same going backwards. But again, it's kind of, slight push, it's really a slight a trade-off between the front foot and the rear foot here. Push off this leg, and we go there. So there you can see, just watch the position of my toe versus the position of the heel. So going forward, push off the rear leg, going backwards, push off the front leg. But we end up in a position where we maintain the line on the floor. There's the 4 directions. Keep the movement small, minimal. That's the discipline. That's going to be the tough thing. Once we start layering shots, so let's do some simple shot layering now. Let's just go with straight shots. If you want to move forward, push off the back leg, go forward with a jab. Yeah? You want to move backwards, push off the front leg. Again, heel, micro movements. Front toe, the toe is on the line. Forward, and that takes you forward as much as you need to go, right? That'll get you into range and out of range. If you want to do a 1-2, so again, push off the back leg, front leg goes, so we can go 1, 2, yeah? 1, 2. Same going backwards, 1, 2. As you start adding skills to it, it becomes a little bit more challenging for the beginner to master. Maintain the discipline. Keep trying it. Keep checking the position of your feet. Are your feet in the right place? Same works for the side movements. 1, 1, 2. Look where the line is. 1, 1, 2. So if you think about that side movement, think of how wide a glove is. So if I push to the side, I actually want any punches, everything economical. I want punches to graze the side of my head. Similar if we do a slip. When we do a slip, we're only moving our head enough to make a punch miss. So that's how you're layering shots. Then you can think about body moves. So from there, I love the duck as you move in. So you can sort of duck and then come up. Yeah? You're at the edge of range. You push forward and duck and come back up, and you're at long range, ready to deliver your shots. Same on the way out. Simple duck, same. Laterally, same. diagonally. Really works well. It's so simple, but it works well. Still something to master. And of course, you can get into some of the complexity then of doing slips and pushaways. Push in with a slip, slip and push out. Same with rolls. It all works. And then you combine all of them. And again, we go nice and simple. Duck, come up, one. Duck, back, one. Jab, duck, lateral, 1, 2. Yeah, bang. So you could sit down with those 4 directions of movement. Forwards, backwards. Laterals one way, laterals both ways. Diagonal one way, diagonal the other. And then you could lay on skills over that, so body moves. And then you can think about your punches. All kinds of different punches. Jab, uppercut. Jab, slip, hook. All making sure that that centre line is maintained. Mastering micro movements is a real key to setting you up as a beginner boxer. When you're learning all of these boxing skills, if you can be conservative, if you can be economical in how you execute, it will really pay off in the long run, okay? I'm going to stop there. Don't forget, go download your book, Beginner Boxer Toolkit. I will see you in the next video.